messaging is everything. And the affordable water reforms was a perfect example. So it was clear when I took over local government that despite the best efforts, and I mean that, the best efforts of Nanaia Mahuta, who was just trying to prevent people from facing rate bills they didn't afford, we didn't get the messaging right. We got the local government sector offside because of the way that it was approached to begin with, and we'd lost the narrative. So when I took over, I just said to the team, right, all I want to talk about is rates, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about. Let's not talk about other things. This is all about facing the facts that if we don't do something, rates will go up, and people on fixed incomes, so retired people or low income people, won't be able to afford their rates. The reality is it's actually most New Zealanders now. It's a major crisis. And so let's bring it back to that. Let's take on board the feedback that we got from the local government sector to make some changes to bring them on board. And it worked, but it worked too late. And so by the end of it, I had mayors getting in touch. The very mayors that got in touch with me when I first took over to say, we don't want this, scrap it, then were getting in touch and saying, hey, can we go first? So this is why I think National have boxed themselves into a corner here, because they weren't upfront with people and they weren't focusing on the issue. They were scaremongering and telling people what they thought they wanted to hear about maintaining local control and also local assets, etc. You can't have both. You can't have local control and balance sheet separation, which is what we need to be able to do what we have to do. And they will find out very quickly. I guarantee they're getting mayors get in touch with them now saying, don't you dare repeal this, because we've got credit rating agencies telling us that if we don't do this, we're in the poop. And that's starting to filter through in the news now. So I'm pretty keen to ask some questions this week if I get the chance. Certainly keep an eye on things, because just like in housing and just like in infrastructure and in roading, they've promised things they can't deliver. And that's not always the best approach in politics, because it catches up with you.